So we'll keep on expanding until we actually get what exactly we want. This can be like this, is okay, being this way. This one can shift a little for the students' names. Yes, I think I like what I have now. Then you can increase the size to 14 or so. Press enter. This is what we have. So the next now is for us to do our calculation. But before doing that, we would like to preview our work to see if when we print this, everything will be fine. Yes, it will. And this is what we have. It will be fine. Maybe you want to give some space in between this last heading, the subheading here, and the table itself. You know that if it is in Microsoft Word, you just have to click somewhere here and press enter. But in this case, you can't do that. So what you do is right click on the row tab that controls that row, select the whole of that row and expand it or add more column. You can expand it by dragging it down like this, or you add more rows. Let's go back and preview it again, and that is what we have gotten the space we need, the space that should be here. So let's go back then and then do our calculation. Please listen carefully. You have to drop your cursor at the place where you want your total sum of the subjects to be. But before that, I want these guys to be at the center of their columns. Like this is cool for me. Then there's no score here. So and then I want this to be where the total of this Helen Okafor's performance will be appearing. So 23 plus 45 plus 45 plus 55 will give us it. Sometimes, so those who are novice in Excel calculations may just go up here and get a calculator to do the random calculation by themselves. But in Excel, computer doesn't give you such a tedious work. It doesn't make it difficult for you to do calculation. You can easily do that by just clicking here and then go straight to this place and type your formula, and it will calculate automatically. So, but before we start doing that, I want you to understand something. Remember, initially I told you that this very box here is called the name box. This name box is showing us the exact location where my cursor is found. My cursor is currently focused on cell G7. I hope you are seeing that. Then if you are here, we are in cell G9. That is G here, and this is 9. The point of intersection between the row G, the row 9, and the column G. So if we are here, it means we are in cell what? Correct, you got it. That is C7, and then this other one is E9. So we want to put our cursor here and then go straight to AutoSum. We have an icon called AutoSum. This is it. We click on it. See, we have sum, average, count, maximum, minimum, and more functions. We want to work on the first one, AutoSum. Click on AutoSum. Immediately, a moving border will appear, circling all the contents that are all the numeric contents in the same row. And this is what we'll have as the formula on the formula bar. Equal to sum, bracket open, C7 is to F7. This is what it means. This is cell C7. Point of intersection between the column C and the cell and the row 7. Down to G7. Down to F7. So it's adding from this very point to this point, from English to geography. And remember, I will set our cursor to be on this total. So when we do this, we have to do is to press enter, because the addition is correct. We press enter. It has added this plus this plus this plus this to us, and it should have been done manually, but we used our system to do it automatically. I'll repeat the same thing I did again. I deleted it, click on it, go straight to your AutoSum. Make sure that you're on the home menu, then go straight to the AutoSum and click sum. It's adding cell C7, which is this English 23, down to cell F7, which is this very geography. That's what we have here, and this formula says equal to sum C7 column F7. Press enter. That's what we have. Let's confirm that with a calculator if we are doubting it. Then you can go straight to this place and get your calculator. 23 plus 45 plus 45 plus 55 is equal to 168. That is it. So it's as simple as that. Let's do the same thing again for this very row. Go straight and click on your AutoSum, and we have this. It's adding this to this geography, and that is it. C8 to F8. See it here. The formula is very clear. C8 to F8, and this is C8. From here to here is C8, and from here to here is F8. Press enter and it will appear. So when you know that you have gotten your answers and it's of serious accuracy, you can automatically drag this down to fill it up. But let us get something before we do that automation. Click on the third one and go back and click on your AutoSum. Click on your AutoSum. Let's repeat ourselves again. Drop your cursor here, go back and click on your AutoSum. Do you notice anything now? Instead of selecting the cells on this horizontal line, it's now selecting the cells on the vertical line, that is on this column total. It's asking us, do we want to add the total of Helen and Kevin? That is not what we want. We want to add a total of English to geography for Joyce Oko. So what do? You have to edit your formula. That's why you need to understand how these cells work. I said C9 is for this guy. This is C9. And we are going to stop at F9, which is at this very point. This very point. So what we now type here is C9. That's not C. Joyce Oko is C9. Yes, we're on C9 now. Down to F9. Did you see that I've gotten it now? It's selecting the whole performance of Joyce Oko in English, Maths, Igbo, Geography. So you press enter. That's what we have. So let's do it again. Drop your cursor here, go to your AutoSum, and you see it will be adding these guys. The computer is getting crazy, so you have to guide it. What you do is go back and type the particular cell that is involved. Here we are dealing with C10 down to F10. So you type C10 down to F10. I hope you are there, and you press enter. So now that we are sure our answers are correct, you can click on the very first one. Assuming we have just done it for the first time, you can click this one or this one, anyone. Click it and drag and automatically to fill it automated. This is automatic filling. You may doubt, is this answer correct? It's more than correct. Assuming you have 1 million records, you can just drag all of them down and it will automatically add them. This is what I did. Press Ctrl Z on your keyboard. I clicked on the very correct one and use this small icon here, this small box you are seeing. You see it, when my hand comes close to it, it turns to a very tiny plus. When it goes out, it turns to a very big one. So come back to that place and drag it down. It will automatically fill it. Let's confirm if we will have an accurate record. We'll confirm with this famous result. We have 64 plus 56 plus 54 plus 65. So what do we have? We have 239. That is correct. So this is how you do your AutoSum, automatic summation, with ease. You don't bother yourself using any calculator. Then the next after that is our average. How do we get our average? We go straight to your autofill, click on average. It's asking us, is it the average of English down to total? That is a lie. We are adding the average of these subjects. Total is not part of the subject, so why should we add total as part of the subject to be calculated? No, we are only adding an average of 4 subjects, which is English, Maths, Igbo, Geography. So this particular cell should be omitted. So which cell do you think we are stopping at? Look at it. So can you call the name? Cell. That is it. You are there. Cell F7. So type F7 there. We are adding a total of the average of these 4 subjects.